Ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe back with some more Ghost Recon Future Soldier, and we are online once again via conflict mode. Of course, as I've said numerous times, it's pretty much the only mode active these days due to lack of popularity, which is quite unfortunate. Oh, contact. Alright. Not necessarily a good lead there, but I tried. Where is... Oh, there we go. Does he see me? Get some. Watch your six. Oh, frack. Where did he get me from? Right in the open there. Oh, look at this guy. Just puts a pistol in his face, though. Thank you for the revenge. And again, I don't really like deploying on players in this game too much because half the time I just end up dead. Because you don't really have a good idea of what's going on at the time of spawn. Alright, they are contesting the objective. A lot of tracers. I'm just waiting for that movement. You can see there's a guy detected up above, but we can't fire at him. Oh, shoot. I think there's a guy right there. I saw him at the last second. Holy smokes. There's another one in front. Oh, man. Wow. Wow.
The sensor's dead. Scrub the objective.
I shouldn't be alive. This is... That's...
There's a supply cache.
It's like that TV show. I shouldn't be alive right now. Oh, man. All right. Let's get to somewhere a little safer right now and kind of think about where we're going to push. So there's the next objective. Try to come around here. Russian body down there, and
1 minute remaining.
put a few rounds into him, but didn't get any credit out of that. Don't know why. Two targets down, one from myself. I really don't like all these icons on the screen for dropped weapons. I think it's not necessary. It clutters up the screen more often than not. Snap. I think they're aware that I'm in here. Sensor. Back out. Frack. I tried to fall back, but it was too late.
Scrubbing the objective.
Once I got detected too, that didn't help.
You pulled it off.
Decent game otherwise. A couple of mistakes, but some near misses there. And in fact, some of the closest calls I think I've ever experienced in this game, let alone any shooter. That guy, I barely saw like a bit of his helmet and rifle sticking out from that wall. Fractastic. Level 20 on the rifleman. I haven't really been playing much else. A few of you suggested that I play scout. Decision point? Yeah, I'm choosing the 417. There's no doubt about that. Let's see, we just did Market, Harbor Night, select, that's fine. So we'll vote on that. Let's see. Unfortunately, well, this time around we're going to go with the Russian team, I think. So what we did just unlock is the 417, which, as you can see here, is going to have a lot more power. By default, I think it's got a semi-automatic trigger, which I tend to like, and I'd almost rather have more power, but I'm going to have to work on customizing this bad boy for my needs. Yeah, semi-automatic by default, we could do full auto with it. But I might see how the semi is on it. I think right now I'm not really going to worry about it because I'm going to want to play with it a bit more. I've been saving some points just to be able to deck it out. So we'll go from here. Uh-oh, I don't think that... Hopefully it didn't select that weapon. I've been playing the single player, I shouldn't say single player. I've been playing the campaign with 3 other friends of mine, and so far so good. Very linear, but that's not necessarily a problem. You know, it's pretty scripted, but it's very cinematic. You know, the story's nothing to write home about, but with 4 or 3 other friends, it's a lot of fun. We did run into a really buggy level yesterday, and it was so buggy that it was just flat out unacceptable. It was probably the buggiest level that I had experienced in a game in a long time, and that's even considering Aliens Colonial Marines. But yeah, it was pretty bad. I'm not sure, but every other level had been fine up until that one. So I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, it's very linear. I think that's the only complaint that I'll end up having. You know, certain things are kind of repetitive, but otherwise it's fun. It's cinematic, and I wouldn't compare it to the original Ghost Recons. It's in some ways, if you're looking for something, I mean, it blends. You know, it blends quite a few things together. It blends a little bit. There's a few Splinter Cell elements in it. You know, there's some old school Ghost Recon, but there is, you know, a lot of just actiony moments, and there are a couple of on rails things going on, but you know, they add to the intensity of the whole thing. Again, very cinematic, and I still find it quite enjoyable. I don't know if it would be as fun with just AI, and wow, what level is loading that it needs to take this long? I mean, come on. But yeah, that's that. So far so good with the single, and it seems like it's fairly long. And if you play on hardcore mode, which is the final difficulty, you're in for, you know, a tough time, because in normal mode you have camouflage that works while you move. If you put on hardcore, the second you move, the camo goes away. Just kind of like how it works in the multiplayer. If you get shot, you know, a few bullets will take you out, and there's no revivals. So if you get shot, it's over, and you have to start over from the last save point. And yeah, I mean, it's changed the overall experience for us, and has made it far more entertaining. So I would definitely suggest, if you play the game, do it on hardcore mode, because the always-on camouflage thing is kind of cheesy. But all right, so here we are, Harbor Night. Unfortunately, nobody's playing multiplayer with the DLC content. This game is just really not popular at all anymore, which is sad.
Secure the supply container here.
All right, let's see what we got here. Move up to the point, get some angles on it. Couple of targets lit, couple of targets down. Oh, almost thought that was an enemy. You know what I noticed the other day is I'm not sure that this game actually has friendly fire when it comes to projectile-based weapons. I was testing with a friend of mine, and you were able to eliminate friendlies with frag grenades, but it didn't seem like it happened with bullets. I think that grenade was too far. Is the other guy dead there? Alright, is anybody else with me? Because I could use some backup. Alright, so we've got them lit. Somebody needs to flank them. I'm out of frags. What else do I have? Are they still there? Alright, I've got a friendly over there. Couple of rounds into that guy. Wish he was dead. He should be, but he's not. Fracker. I just came around that guy and get lit by somebody really far away. I wasn't that far, but he just had a scope. Son of a gun. What do you think you're doing covering your friendly like that? You're not supposed to do anything smart in this game. Alright. Resupply point. Gotta be careful. Half the time you just end up running into a hostile as you're trying to get to your objective. Alright, let's hold the position and wait to see where
Supply drop is secure.
our next objective is going to be at.
Our forces intercepted coded data. Protect the carrier. I need more ammo.
Alright, see if we can rendezvous with the high value target. Alright, this is pretty much where we were last time. Gotta watch out because your gun will stick out to a certain point. Very hard to see here. Could use some sensors perhaps. I think a guy just went across my right. A lot of smoke. I really can't see a whole lot. But I see heads popping up and down from cover. That sentry gun's onto something. Alright, we've got the high value target right here. We need to get to the next point. Let's see. Not necessarily a safe movement, but let's try to push up a little bit here. Shoot, that's not what I want.
The Americans eliminated our man.
Frack. I saw, or I heard, the second they said the Americans eliminated our man, and he was behind me, I was like, crap, they're behind us. And then I'm dead too.
Secure the supply drop.
Son of a gun. Alright, let's try to deploy on these guys just to get closer to the fight. Right, and there's a guy right in front of me too. Alright. Screw that. Every time I deploy on somebody, it's just bad news. I swear with this game, it happens every time. I'll have a decent round, and then the next round will just be a bag of fail. I don't know why it happens. I don't know if there's auto team balancing and teams get switched up or what, or if just people leave the game and new people show up that are either better or worse. I really don't know, but it happens all the time. Alright. I don't really have a good shot from here. Yes, there we go. Finally killed somebody. Cozy little spot, but I could get flanked. We are defending that point, though. For me, this is about watching this high ground, since we've got men on the lower level. I mean, I can shoot to down there, and then right across there. That's where I have to cover, but I don't have much else. Oh, that guy just knocked him out. I thought he was gonna flank him, and all of a sudden he pops out and smacks him in the face. Still worried about my flank though here. There we go. Right in that hallway. Another one coming up. Reloading. Hey, you guys want to keep coming down that hallway? I am fine with that. Couple of shots on that guy trying to flank around, but I didn't get any credit. Alright, so let's see where the next objective is going to be.
One of the enemy intercepted critical data. Eliminate him.
So this time we've got to eliminate their high-value target. And they're trying to... Oh. They're already on it. Frack, I need to get to a good position.
Our forces eliminated the high-value target.
Well, that was easy. Alright, so that's that. Wait for the next objective, I suppose.
We've identified an inactive sensor. Capture and hold it.
Alright, so... time for some defense here. Was that a head that just popped up? That's that. Wow, this guy had me with his little... I don't know what he had, some sort of that one supposedly thermal scope, although it seemed like I was black on that one. Yeah, I got a little careless there. If you're not in cover in this game, you are dead. That is pretty much the name of the game. You get rewarded a lot of bonus points for being in cover, as I've said in the past. And, well, bonus points for killing people from cover. They want you to use it. And, you know, in some cases, yeah, this is a game about camping. And I'm okay with that because, you know, most warfare in reality is about just finding good cover and, you know, gaining the element of surprise in some cases. You know, the only downside, once again, I'll always complain about it, is that you're dealing with third person. In some cases, it's cool because you have this awesome cover mechanic, but I really still don't like the fact that I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Nobody knows that I'm here, and I can look around without exposing myself. It just feels kind of cheap, but I guess that's the trade-off. Now, there are, of course, some first-person shooters that do have cover mechanics. See, there's a guy right in front of us. Alright, he got dropped. A lot of crossfire. Thing is, you stick your head up, they see you without exposing themselves either, so... Yeah, they're all bailing. Alright. I've got eyes on a target. Just trying to figure out where they're coming from here. But we're working on defense, so I think we've got it. This is a high traffic area.
We've secured the sensor data. Хорошо.
There's a guy down there somewhere. And, alright, you know, I don't have my ammo box on this guy. Where's the next objective gonna be at?
EMP generator is charging. Protected.
EMP generator. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, snap! Frackin' A! Two of them just run up. Oh, man. Again, another just insanely close call. That was a bag of crazy, though. And for a split second, I was in identify friend or foe mode and thinking, okay, you know, are these hostiles or are they friendlies? And then I was like, I'm thinking, oh, there's a guy right there. Thinking to myself, I'm Russian. I know what I look like. Those are American uniforms. Open fire. There was a guy right there, and that frag didn't get him though. Oh, he just stunned him. Oops, my bad. I didn't mean to. I, of course, wanted to kill him, but he tried to hack into him, which I didn't know he was going to try to do that, so I was having to just open up there. Actually, you know what? Maybe stay back here. Should probably use my camera here to detect enemies coming down the line. Oh! Frack from the back. I saw my hit indicator, and oh, he's right behind me. Don't I have like an entire team on my flank? Yeah, now I do. Jeez. Oh, I didn't want to deploy here. I think we've got this game, though. See, I'm not the only one camping, just in case you think that, Then again, actually, if you're on my channel, if you're a subscriber to me, and you're here to complain about slow pace, tactical gameplay, then it's probably time to leave. Because this is actually what this game is about. So, if you don't like that kind of thing, I really wouldn't watch these videos. But there's another victory. I didn't really do a whole lot there to help out, but not bad nonetheless. Pretty good. I'll have to work on some of my troops here, my characters. I do have some points to spend, quite a few points to spend actually. So I'm going to look at kitting out some of the other characters here, but let's bail out of this. Let's see. Leave lobby. I'm going to work on, so you can see I've got 13 on Boat Arc and 12 on Ghost. I need to work on perhaps modifying this 417 because it does have quite a bit more power. This is going to have more control, but I think it's going to be a decent trade-off. I've been using this in the single player, and it's been pretty good. We'll just have to see how it goes. The semi-automatic is nice. Again, you got to think of this. This is going to be more of a ranged weapon. The problem is, if you saw those last or that last case there where I ran into 2 hostiles that just came up on me point blank range, having semi-automatic in that situation may have killed me. But having full auto is probably what saved my life. Same for that time I was coming around that corner and I saw just a bit of that guy sticking out at the last minute. I don't know if I would have been able to get him with a semi-automatic rifle. So, you know, you almost have to play more cautious when you're going with semi. I could put full auto into this, but then it might defeat the point. It really depends. And you can, of course, change these up depending on the level. So, you know, obviously, if I'm going to a map that's going to be really close quarters, I might not want to take this at all. You know, I could put a smaller, shorter barrel on it and things like that. So, you know, if you are playing this game, really look into customizing your gun. There's a lot. Like with this ACR, I've changed almost everything. The gas system, you know, we've got optics, of course, the muzzle, trigger, I think I left the same. You know, we've got the vertical foregrip and stock even I changed. I think the only thing that's the same right now is this magazine. I guess I'm kind of waiting for this because it's just more damage and more it's just adds to the damage there with power. So that's level 36. I guess you'd be an idiot to not get that eventually. But yeah, definitely look into customizing your kit. You can choose the optimized thing, but I would just do everything manually. And that's it. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you on the next one.